below. Of course, we're not in 91.9 right now. We're in the lovely College of Education. We're on site. Demo's hosting today. You got some good topics. I just want to update y'all to it's February, y'all, Black History Month, and we're gonna be giving y'all some trivia throughout the month. Straight up.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I don't be knowing Black trivia all the time.
Well, you're
We're
gonna learn.
gonna look it up and put it on a page in the question part and get answers.
Pretty decent.
And everybody that gets the answers right gets shouted out. Like the people that doesn't get shouted out today for answering the question yesterday.
There was a question?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Nobody tells me.
There was a quote.
Oh yeah.
Who said the quote?
Yeah, I definitely didn't know the answer to that. So, how's everybody feeling today?
Good.
Yeah, I was eating good, man. The neighborhood had a vegetable and meat medley.
So good. It looked really good.
It looked really good.
My phone is really crappy. It just self-destructs.
So M.Dot's phone
It's
just
like a
came into
kamikaze
3
plane.
pieces.
Like a kamikaze plane with the ejector seat or something.
I cannot do it. So, we're gonna get into it a little bit. And since we don't have music, we will take breaks.
Hey, we can.
No.
No, it's not.
Because we can't play music on Ustream.
Yeah.
That's why we always stop it down the break.
Well,
But we will still take breaks and talk about other things during the breaks. Just so we don't have like a 2-hour long recording. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about do's and don'ts for dating. We're going to start off talking about online dating. First of all, who in here has done, like, or at least had an account made for them on an online dating site?
Are you in this?
That face.
I am.
That
I am.
face.
People like to make me dating profiles on certain
Which
sites that I
website
don't
are
qualify for.
you on? Which website are you on?
Black Singles Me.
Literally.
Really?
Our lovely friend decided that she was going to make me a profile
I mean,
on blackpeoplemeet.com.
yeah.
Clearly,
Somebody made me a profile.
I'm missing some pigment somewhere.
No, you just outline them. That's what it is.
True.
No, let me stop.
That
That's
works.
so rude. But, yeah. So, for those of you that have not been on an online dating site or don't have a profile there, is that something that you would do?
If me and Britannia don't make it, I consider it. But otherwise, nah.
Well, I mean, if you do make it, then that would be inappropriate.
You guys should both make a profile and then see if you find each other. If they suggest you to each other.
Without information, like without sharing information
Yeah,
with each other.
yes.
I like
Exactly. I want
half.
I was thinking it's interesting. Like,
I've heard of couples doing that before.
yeah.
It's different.
Just to see, like, if you get matched up.
with each other.
Yeah.
You know what that...
Me and Britannia are not the same.
I mean,
So I doubt we meet.
you might.
You might. I think it'd be
It
interesting
just
to
sounds
see what
insecure.
they. Like, they're supposed to be so
Like,
good
it
at
sounds
it.
like it takes a level of insecurity in your relationship to have to
Make
I
it
would-
wonder whether or not
I just thought it'd be
someone else
funny.
thinks you would be well matched for one another.
I find it more like they're supposed to be so helpful. So you already found love. Would they have suggested that to you, or like that's all I want to know? Because I want to see how helpful they would have really been.
When you look at the different types of sites, some of them talk more along the lines of creating marriage material relationships. So with that being said, a lot of people that are in relationships right now would not have been put
That's
together because you got together on the basis of, you know, I really ain't had none in the last 2 or 3 weeks, so you'll do for right now, but I wouldn't take you home.
I'll do it.
But yeah, so we're gonna look at what,
Wait, which one are you on?
which one am I on?
Or are you on more than one?
I get emails for a lot of them, but I'm only on
Third
one.
party? Third party, the one that you forgot to uncheck the box? You got
Oh my God. So I get like the most, I don't know if you guys ever go through your spam folder,
Get your Muslim singles?
but
Pretend you said
Muslim.
you wouldn't be matched.
Like, we wouldn't.
Muslim, married but lonely, Russian.
Oh, that's the one I was gonna try for.
The married but lonely.
Just kidding.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Cougar.
I wanna
Some
travel.
cougars.
Plenty of Fish is a good website.
What is that about?
POF.
What is that about?
It's like nearby folk, and they
Y'all,
So you're on POF?
No, my friends are.
Zeus.
But
no.
shit, all those commercials
Oh,
for
Zeus.
Zeus.
You on our time?
Zeus.
The old people.
Exactly.
Our time.
They got the most random. I think there's a website I saw one the other day for farmers.
Hey,
Somebody had it on Facebook. Like they have one for every single
They really do.
everything.
That's good though.
At least everyone can find love. Let's look at it that way.
I don't know about those though. I feel like it's too close-minded.
It's very general.
Because yeah, it's you're only looking for a farmer. Like so you couldn't find somebody else.
Well,
Like that's all you want.
you wouldn't look for a city person. You wouldn't
No,
want somebody
but-
that has to be in the city.
But I feel like that's something you could discuss with anybody, like on a generalized dating website versus
You have a farm, and you're okay with living.
I got
on
a
your
Farmville. I don't know if that's really you think I can sign up.
You have a farm, and you're okay with living on your farm. I am
Right.
not. So that would have
I technically do
you
have a
shouldn't have
farm.
been on my profile because that's just not gonna happen. Like it's not gonna happen.
So technically, I could go on there because I have
You
I have
have a
an actual farm
That's what I'm
that I
saying.
could grow
if you
real
grow
stuff
things
on.
Like, let's stop.
Yeah,
Let's stop.
this is a new idea, guys.
So that's some things that we can talk about with these dating do's and don'ts for online dating. Some of these are from about.com. So the first one is put a recent picture and write an honest description of yourself.
Don't be catfishing people.
That's easier said than done.
Well, I mean, so how do you help those people that are not exactly confident describe themselves in a way where they're still appealing? Because, I mean, when you look like a catfish, you don't necessarily want a picture of you because some people are very particular.
Well,
I think.
What I take from it is, and then maybe this is my just a personal opinion, I'm definitely biased or definitely I have lack of experience in it, so it's very coming from a limited view. But I don't think people that feel like they're physically unattractive are going to get on these sites in the first place. They'll stick to like other social media, like they'll stick to those type of things. But from my experience and what I've seen from the commercials and just people in general, it's people that are fairly attractive that just can't get like that conversation started, like professional people, like with your eHarmony and your Match.com or things of that nature. Like that conversation that I can't really build that because I'm maybe in this arena, but this website takes all of that extracurricular stuff that I don't have to worry about and kind of like makes the variables that really matter to me important and match me with a person that feels the same way.
I feel like that's ideal, but a lot of people, especially when you talk to people about online dating, they automatically assume that it's the ugly people that can't find nobody.
Well, those are assumptions.
I just don't see anybody that feels like they're physically unattractive getting on a site like a online dating site that's known. Like there's so many of them out there that maybe like the lesser known ones, the up and coming or something like that. They may not be. Those might be the ones that you see the people like the more catfish ability. Like I don't know, that's not really a word, but still those type of people. You know, like look at the catfish show. Like it's mostly Facebook. It's like some underground lesbian, gay, transgender site, some vampire community, like vampire lovers community.
Online
forum.
dating isn't just those sites, the eHarmony and everything. Like some people really do it through Facebook.
Craigslist.
But see,
There are some people that literally go to someone else's profile, steal their picture, and use it as their profile picture because of whatever reason.
but I feel like the when I think of online dating, I don't think of those lesser known things. Those to me are just community forums that you just happen to meet somebody. The intentions for that particular thing is the common interest group, a support group, or something like that, that we can talk and form, and you just happen to get friends and you get into communication with people on that, and then you build relationships with them off of that. The dating websites for me are the ones like the Black People Meet, the Our Time, the Christian Singles, the eHarmony, Match.com type websites that are specifically for dating. Now, you start with the intention of dating on one of those community forum sites. That still doesn't make it online dating. It's just what you did from, like, it wasn't the intention of the website in the beginning. That's my personal opinion. Like, you know, it's limited, but you know, I don't have any factual information for that.
I can see both ways. Like, I can see the specified dating websites, but I feel like if you like meet somebody online, then it is online dating, like that. But I also think that a lot of, I'm not saying unattractive people who do feel more unattractive or don't think they're as good looking, might try the online dating because they're gonna hope people are gonna get to know them first, personality, before they actually see them. They already like them, and they'll have that little bit of an advantage versus trying to go up to someone if they already think they're unattractive. They're not gonna have that confidence anyway. So I see your point though about they'd be on the littler sites. I think that those eHarmony commercials though, they just find the best of the best.
That's what I'm saying. Like a commercial, you're not gonna find a commercial that says, "Hey, let's pick Joe Blow that looks like he's been beaten in the face with a rock, and have him be the spokesperson."
There's probably an ugly people meet that.
Yeah.
It probably is.
There may be, but that is so unfortunate.
If you sign yourself up for that, there's a whole nother issue.
But like even on the people that they put in the commercial aren't, well, I mean, it's all subjective. They're not super attractive. They're decent, regular looking people. But I feel like you can feel like you look good, and that will fuel you to be more likely to use a certain website over another.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. So, one of the other John's is like, don't disclose where you live or other extremely personal information. One of the other things I thought was like, just don't ask to meet someone too soon.
How soon is too soon for y'all guys though? Like if you ideally,
As far as online dating?
yeah, like would you give them the same time of day as somebody that you're meeting in person?
No, not at all.
But
Not at all.
what I find is, and I mean maybe it's something that we're gonna talk about a little bit later, but like when you do online conversations, like I haven't done any online dating, but I've met lots of people that are my friends still today on different websites like Black Planet and MySpace and the Yahoo chats and stuff like that, just growing up, meeting people and stuff like that. And we've had great relationships, like as far as friendships are concerned. We never met each other, but like it gives me and them a certain amount of real like honesty to be able to converse without having to deal with that physical aspect. Even though like the people I met, I would say that they're physically attractive. Really don't care if they think I'm physically attractive, but we've been able to have communication, and like I know where they live and they know where I live, and that was something that was able to be established like off the bat. And I was like, you know, something like online is good for those conversations to be had. So like even if you do watch like a catfish, so to speak, like you notice that those conversations that they have are real. Like they're so honest with each other, even though physically they don't match up to what they've been presenting. But the conversations of that person is still real. Just not the person that the other person is thinking.
Well, and I guess that's my biggest concern with like meeting people online. It's gonna take me a while longer to try to get to know you as a person, so that I don't make that initial jump off like not exactly what I was expecting. So thank you for your time. You can have that back. Like I know that sounds really shallow. It can be that, but
I feel like I'd want to do it quicker, so that you don't end up 2 years and end up catfish. Like I would want to like.
That's like the ultimate like.
You're talking about like 2 years. What I'm saying is
even.
We're gonna have to communicate regularly for at least 2 weeks before
Okay,
I
I
say,
can see that.
okay, well, yeah, we can meet up. Because it's like, I don't want to be like, oh, I chatted with you yesterday and you want to come see me
today.
Right.
on campus. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of
Yeah.
meeting right away, just in a mutual location, like
Yeah,
neutral,
like
not
on campus,
neutral
but-
location. Like you're not coming to my house, I'm not coming to your house, ain't coming to your side of town.
Yeah.
We can meet like
At the Starbucks.
at the well lit, middle of the daytime, you
Even
know,
still, like-
busy week, like
even
place.
still, because I'll meet people in real life and we'll have a conversation, and I know that their personality makes me uncomfortable. So unless I have to be around them long enough to get to know them and get around that, it's going to be a problem. I would rather get to know you as an individual outside, because like some people like, you know, got the creepy eye, and they make eye contact, but too much. It's just like, really, that's so interesting. Back
You gotta
up.
let them know. You gotta
back
know
it
that
up.
you're involved in everything.
Break
they
eye
have to say.
contact quickly.
Mhm.
Yeah. And keep avoiding eye contact.
And
Sunshine B said, "Oh, so you got internet friends?"
Yeah, I got internet friends. Yeah,
you say you got
I got internet friends.
holes in different options.
You actually know a couple of them, but okay. Know of a couple of them, but okay. I have them.
We're gonna take a
Staring right
quick
at
break,
that.
and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about online do's and don'ts, and then just some do's and don'ts in dating in general.
Okay.
Things that'll cause some problems.